Yeah, welcome back everybody. Tony, No Guts, No Gluten. We're going to be trying some cake mixes today. We got the Live G Free and the Nature's Basket. We're going to see which one bakes and tastes better, but we're actually going to be doing a double layer cake. So I just wanted to see which one bakes and bakes better and is moister and stuff like that. But I'm going to put them together and do kind of like an almond torte cake, a burnt almond torte cake with these. I know that's not the typical cake mix you use, but I'm going to give it a try. So I'm just going to follow directions on the box on both of them, and then we're going to bake them and try them. So this is the Live G Free yellow cake mix. Is one package, 3/4 cup milk, 1 cup butter softened, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, but I'm going to use almond instead, and then 3 large eggs, and then basically same thing. 2/3 of a cup of milk on this one and no extract, but I'm going to put almond extract in that also. Both 15-ounce packages. All right, we'll give that a shot. I'll get this one mixed up and then we'll be back. Oh, hello. Didn't know you turned on again. All right, so we got 3/4 of a cup of milk. And then it was 1 stick of softened butter. It's not as soft as I want. Now, if you've seen that Amish lady on Reels or TikTok or whatever, she cracks her eggs like that. I don't know. I guess you couldn't see that but she takes an egg and she cracks it with another egg. But homie don't play that. Okay. So then 2 teaspoons using the half because don't know where the one is. All right. Cake mix, milk, butter, vanilla. I'm using almond and eggs. All right, let me get this beat up. All right, so this is the first one. And it says 350 for a 9-inch round is 46 to 50 minutes. But I am going to check this in about 35 minutes because gluten-free cakes and everything tend to be a little dry. So I'm going to check it, set the timer for 35 minutes, then we'll go from there. All right, in the oven she goes. All right, now it's time for Nature's Basket. And then again, we're just going to follow the recipe. 1 package cake mix, 2/3 cups milk, and 1/2 cup shortening or butter, but I'm going to use butter, and 3 large eggs. So get this ready and then we'll be back. All right, now we're just going to mix this up low speed for 30 seconds and then mix it for about 2 minutes. On medium speed, scrape the bowl and mix it for another minute. All right. So we done scraped it, mixed it back up for another minute. And then we're going to put it see, this seems a little thicker. I know we used a quarter cup less milk in this one than the other one. This one reminds me of a consistency of vanilla pudding. I don't know if you're supposed to do that or not, to drop it, try to get it spread out, or that either. All right, so this is going in the oven at 350 for 39 to 44 minutes. And we'll do the same thing. We'll set this for about 30 minutes and then check it. All right. Once they come out, I'll bring it back. All right, now both cakes are out of the oven. This is the G-free, and this is the Nature's Basket. They both pretty much look the same. They bake the same almost. And we're gonna let them cool, and then we'll be back to decorate them. All right, everybody, welcome back. And we're going to continue our cake decorating part of this video. We're going to do a burnt almond torte cake. And I'm doing 2 different kinds of cake mixes to see which is better. So right now, I guess I'll bring it down. Right now, I have a cup of sugar, a 10-ounce pack of almonds, and 2 tablespoons of water. And then we're just going to mix this up until it's coated. You know what, I think I'm going to use my hands. Well, let's see how this goes first. Flinging almonds everywhere. Maybe I should have got a bigger bowl. All right. Probably going to end up with more sugar on my hands than in the bowl, but yeah, definitely should have got a bigger bowl. All right, let me get a bigger bowl. All right. That's more better. So I got my oven preheated to 350. We're gonna do these for 15 minutes. We're gonna bake them for 15 minutes. We're gonna take them out and stir them in 10 minutes. And then put them back in for 5. So I got my baking sheet here lined with parchment paper. All right. Okay, I'd say that's pretty well mixed. I'm just going to spread these out. All right, the oven's ready. In she goes for 10 minutes. All right, so I just pulled our almonds out of the oven. 15 minutes, 10, and I took them out and I stirred them after 10. So I'm gonna let these cool, and then we'll use them to decorate our almond cake. All right. So right now, I am measuring out for the icing. So I'm going to split the cakes in half. So this is going to be 4 layers. So I'm doubling the icing. So I'm going to go with 5.5 cups powdered sugar, 12 tablespoons of butter, 2/3 of a cup of sweetened condensed milk, 2/3 of a cup of heavy cream, and then 2 tablespoons or 2 teaspoons of vanilla or almond extract. All right, so I'm going to get all that measured out, and then I'll bring you back after I mix it. That was 5.5 cups of powdered sugar. All right, so I got everything measured. Now I'm going to mix. So once again, I got 12 tablespoons of butter, 5.5 cups of powdered sugar, 2/3 cup sweetened condensed milk, 2/3 cup heavy cream, and 2 teaspoons of almond extract. So I'm going to get that mixed up, and I'll bring it back after it's done. All right, so had to add more powdered sugar to this because it was too loose to be an icing. So I'm not sure, I never used sweetened condensed milk and heavy cream in an icing before. So it was more like a cake batter until I added more. So start with the 5.5 cups, and then you can add a cup at a time till you get it to the consistency that you want. And basically, I'm feeling okay with that. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and get my cake split and put a thin layer of icing in each layer, and then I'm gonna ice in the cake. So when that's ready, I'll bring it back. All right, so I got the first layer cut in half. Like I said, they're just gonna put a thin layer. Maybe I should have. So what I think I'm gonna do is put a dollop down there so it holds the cake. Yeah, maybe not. All right, so I'll do this to the next layer. And then once I get it all layered, I'll bring you back. All right, now we're just finishing up the last layer. So I'm just gonna spread it out. And I do not claim to be a baker whatsoever. So do that or take that as you will. I just like trying to do things I haven't done before. So, all right, I'm gonna get this icing the rest of the way, and then I will bring you back when I put the almonds on, and we're gonna throw it in the refrigerator after that. So we'll be back. All right, we got it all coated. Now, since we're putting almonds on here, it doesn't have to be, absolutely perfect. Try to clean up the side a little bit. So let's see. I think I'm going to get a pan and put it underneath here. I'll be right back. All right. So I'm just going to grab a handful and just start layering them on here. I'm not sure that it's the proper way to do this, but like I said, I'm not a baker. I don't even play one on TV. I think maybe 10 ounces of the nuts were maybe a little more than I need. But that's what the recipe called for, and I just found, just Googled burnt almond torte cake and come up with this, found this recipe. And I just used that recipe for the icing and then for the nuts. So again, I'm not a baker, but think this turned out pretty good. Yeah, probably 5 ounces of nuts, or maybe 8 ounces. I'm glad I used a sheet pan underneath this. All right. I think I'm gonna use some of the leftover icing I have just to make some swirly things and put some cherries on it. That, clean this up a little bit. So all right, I'll get that and I'll bring it back when it's finished. All right, so I'm gonna put the finishing touches on. Now, before I do that, I gotta transfer this to my cake thing. I'll be right back. All right, I don't know if I should videotape this or not, but here it goes. Yeah, not too bad. So, all right. So now I'm just going to put some cherries on here. And there you go. Gluten-free almond torte cake. So we have 2 other celiac people coming today for a 92nd birthday for my mother-in-law. And of course, the gluten people have to have, they get birthday cake. So the ice cream I made in the last video and this cake is going to be our treat. Because we really never get, unless it's our birthday or whatever, any dessert for us other than brownies, cookies, something, simple. So I figured I'd give this a try. I think it turned out well. And I got some extra pieces that I trimmed off, I'm going to use the rest of the icing, and I'm going to make some cake pops. So, all right, thanks for watching, and I hope, I inspired somebody to try and bake a cake. And I don't know that I'd ever get on the baking champion or, spring baking champion or whatever. But hey, as long as it tastes good, I don't care what it looks like, because it all comes out the same. All right, well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Tony, No Guts, No Gluten, signing off. And please subscribe. If you're watching it, just hit that bell, and subscribe. You'll get videos, and who knows, what you'll see next. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next video. All right, so we got the ice cream and we got the cake. So one of the celiac family members over there likes it both.
Excellent. Excellent.
So I'm gonna, as you can see, I already tried mine and it's pretty good. Cake's a little on on the dry side, but the ice cream makes up for it. You definitely taste the almond and the sugar almonds and everything. Tastes just like a burnt torte cake that you would get from a bakery. So maybe I am a baker and don't know it. All right. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.